I think it was really a couple of things. First of all, it's an amazing building, and there are those opportunities that come up that you just don't want to walk into in 5 years and say, I could have done this, but I didn't. And that definitely felt like one of them. The other thing was it was an enormous challenge, and I think as we have continued to grow, we are constantly searching out new challenges within the hospitality space. How do you do things better? How to be more contextual? How to offer a richer guest experience? And this building sort of offered all of that in spades. It was a design challenge in figuring out how to edit our point of view and our perspective, because the canvas was so rich and we started off with so much detail, so much color. Structurally, it was a big challenge to try and figure out how to use this building. It had, I think, something like 9 vaults in the basement, and we had to rip off floors, and it was the joining of 3 buildings with insufficient lift access, and just the sheer structural challenge was incredibly enticing. And then lastly, and I think most importantly, Sydell has built our history and our properties on this idea of collaboration. And we really felt that the opportunity and the challenge to collaborate with somebody as talented as Nick Jones in Soho House was really fascinating, and a true test of what we had always spoken about as being one of the pillars of what we do at Sydell. And so it was really that collaboration with Nick in Soho House that I'm most proud of. And I'm most proud of being able to kind of look back reflectively on the project and seeing really how well it's been received, and understanding that was the product of just this great union of individuals coming together. I think the way we have developed as a company is to sort of test the waters a little bit in a market and to seek best-in-class partners. And I think coming off of the net, and just given how elaborate a scheme it is, and what a challenge it's been, I think we have a lot of confidence now to do future projects in the way that we've traditionally done them in the United States, where we're instrumental in the day-to-day operations, and also just utilizing some of our own brands here. So I think going forward, I think we will definitely be looking at rolling out the Nomad and the Line and Freehand here. Definitely. We're actively looking at some projects here in London, and we think there's a real opportunity to grow Freehand here. And what we've learned about Freehand is it's not so much about the hostel, renting by the bed, and it's more of the spirit and the community of travelers. And that's really what's resonated in the United States, and I think that will resonate elsewhere in the world, including in Europe and London. And we're excited to see how that evolves here. But it is slightly different than Generator, where they continue to be very focused on the hostel aspect. For us, we're looking at evolving the concept into something that is less specifically renting by the bed and just more about a cultural imperative of a community of travelers. At the moment, it doesn't. We have discovered that there continues to be very strong demand in the UK. There is a real appetite for robust, culturally significant, design-focused hospitality experiences in food and beverage. And we really hope and believe that if we apply the focus and attention to detail that we have in the US, it will resonate regardless of Brexit within the